Anybody know what day it is? It is Monday and it is week 7, and I am just so excited that we have made it this far. It's quite a commitment to make, and I appreciate you following along with me and doing this challenge all together so that we can be a little more prepared. I don't know about where you live, but it's supposed to get really, really cold here where we are, and I am excited for those who are taking steps to be a little better prepared for when we do have inclement weather. So thank you for joining us. Welcome, this is Vicki with the 411, and we are working on our 52-week Emergency Preparedness Challenge, and we are on week 7. Stick around for the end because we're going to spin the wheel and see who our winners were from last week for our flour sack dishcloths. And I'll have a text number in the description for the winners to send me their information so I can get that out in the mail to you. And be sure to subscribe and share with your family and friends and talk them into joining this challenge with you, and we can all be better prepared this year. All right, so starting with our food for this week, it says to get 3 jars of spaghetti sauce, and you can get whatever kind is your favorite. Walmart, Aldi, just whatever brand you like, just get 3 jars and put them in your food storage. You need to get 5 pounds of pasta. It doesn't have to be spaghetti. It can be a macaroni pasta, a rotini pasta, penne pasta, any kind of pasta that your family would like that you could possibly incorporate your sauce with, because you're going to have sauce in there. And then it says to get 3 boxes. Excuse me, we're at 5 pounds of pasta, and we're supposed to get 3 boxes of saltines, and that would go great if you have soups and stuff in your storage that you would need saltines. I like the ones that have the mini packs because you're not opening so much and making, because it's just me and my husband. If I open up a big sleeve, it's probably going to go stale before I go back to use the other half of that sleeve. So I like to get the smaller ones. In our household items, it says to get 8 rolls of toilet paper. Now, we've had 8 rolls before, and I went and looked at the chart, and by the end of the year, we're supposed to have 54 rolls of toilet paper. So if you have the ability to go to a Sam's Club or a Costco and just go ahead and get you the jumbo pack of toilet paper, you'll be done for the year, almost, I think. It just, saves you a little step from having down the road collecting it 8 little packs at a time. In our 72-hour survival kits, we are to get our water bottle with a filter. And I'll put the link for these. I have one of these for my backpack and my husband's. Has a nice little filter in it that you turn around and use when you're ready to use it. So I just store it upside down until I'm ready to actually use it as a filter, because you can use these water bottles without utilizing the filter. So that's what I also liked about that. So if I have good drinking water, I don't need to waste a filter. You can take the filter out. And these little bottles work really well. And I'll put the link in the description. And then you can, it says to make sure you buy some replacement things. And I believe these things were good for 100 gallons of water. I'll double check on that. But I'll put the link for those in there as well. And you need one for every backpack. So if you want to get a smaller one for children, you can do that. Under our emergency money, we had to add $7 this week. So I added $7 more to both mine and my husband's little emergency bag. We're getting our little stash built up here. Next week, being week 8, after finishing 4 weeks, we'll calculate how much money we should have in our pouches. And then for the emergency family prep, it says to get an NOAA radio, which is the National Oceanic Atmospheric something type radio. This is the one my husband picked because it has a solar power panel to it where I could plug it into my little solar panel to recharge it if we needed to. It has reading lights, it has flashlights, it has the emergency siren thing that can go off. It has the hand crank. If you can't get it charged, you can hand crank it, which is a good thing. It also has batteries in there, so you can charge it through a USB. very handy. My husband was very tickled to death when he bought this. He felt pretty good about this. You can pick up regular radio stations too if you wanted to have something to listen to, or something if you're without power, can't watch TV, you know, you listen to the radio. But it also picks up the weather channels really good and helps you get through that. The last is for the water, and it says to add 4 gallons of distilled water. That's different than our drinking water. You can drink distilled water. It's got a little flat taste to it, but you can drink it. But distilled water is good for cleaning. If you have medical emergency, you need to clean a wound. It's good for using in CPAP machines, humidifiers, irons, anything that's you don't want calcium and minerals to build up in a machine. So those work well. So I would recommend getting the thicker gallon jugs. This is not quite the same material that milk comes in. It's not, of course, it's clear, and it'll last a good long while. And I'm glad I have it. Neither my husband or I are on CPAP machines, but we had somebody that needed to come stay with us during Hurricane Helene that had a CPAP machine, and I was glad that I had some on hand for her to use for her CPAP machine. And so it's just good to have things. So that's everything for this week. Hold on just a minute. We're going to spin the wheel and see who our winners are. So be sure and subscribe. Again, share this with your friends if you like it, if you want them to join the journey with us. And to the 2 winners, if you would please just text me your information. I'll have the number in the description below. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Next week's week 8, the end of February. Can't believe it's flying by this fast. Thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you later. And let's spin the wheel to see who's winning this week. And our first winner is Lisa Comstock, 858. Very good. Yay, Lisa. And our next winner is, and I'm going to put a description in below on the number that you need to text me your information for. It is Muddy Mama 369. Okay, you guys have won the flour sack dishcloths to put into your food storage, and I'll get that information to you.